Hello everybody, this is Eyez, and in this video I will show you guys how to make your 808s sound harder than ever. Let's get to the tutorial. Now I've already preloaded some 808s just so that we don't waste too much time. I want to make this a real quick tutorial. Now let me preview this 808 that we're gonna work on. Now it may sound hard, but you're gonna want it to sound harder because that's what we all want, a hard-hitting 808, right? So what you want to do is you want to route it to a track, just any track for that matter. I'm gonna use track insert 1. Your best friend in making your 808 sound hard is gonna be Foodie Wave Shaper, which is somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Now this is very easy to use. Basically, drag this little thing up to make it distorted. Drag it down to make it less distorted. Now what we're gonna want to do is drag this up. So just watch and learn. Now be careful when you're dragging this up. Now you only want to play with this, because if you play with this, you're gonna get something like that sounds a bit like this. Something that you don't want, and you're gonna have like volume floor or something. I don't know what you call that, but you don't want that, and it's gonna make your 808 sound very distorted, which is something that not much people want. There are some people who want their 808 sound distorted as frick, but we really don't want that in this tutorial. Basically just drag it to your liking, you know. Now this is a very good setting for me. Now let's say you want to make it sound distorted. Foodie Fast Distortion or Blood Overdrive are good for these. Now I usually use Blood Overdrive to make it sound louder, but Fast Distortion really is like the same. So what you want to do is break down the threshold and then drag it up to your liking. I like this setting. It's very medium-ish.
Okay.
Now the preamp. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's just like how loud it is. You know, like and this is just the post volume, which is the output basically. Now this is just a very good setting if you want a hard-hitting distorted 808. Now let's say you want some bass in it. Voodoo Bass Boost. Yes, that is a plugin. It's good if you want some bass in your 808. Can adjust the amount from here. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of bass. That you can use that, or you can use Foodie Parametric EQ, or any EQ for that matter. I like using FabFilter Pro Q because it has a pretty simple interface, but if you know how to use any equalizer, then this shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. Just bring up this at around 100 hertz, 110 hertz. Now here's a big problem. Now most people, they like to use kicks with their 808s. Now that's gonna create some muddy frequencies. So what you want to do is just basically do a high pass or a high pass filter. I think that's what it is, or a low cut filter, and just make it like 72 decibels, and just cut out like around 50 hertz. Make sure it doesn't have any resonance, because that's gonna increase more bass, and you really don't want that. You just want it to be at 1, so basically just like around 50 hertz, so you don't get any muddy frequencies, and the frequencies they don't clash with each other. Now this works with almost any type of 808, like I said before. Now this 808, I think it was a hard-hitting one. Let's see. What was that all about? Oh, that's the left out noise. Yeah, this method works with any 808. Just make sure that you're not distorting it too much, or like it's not it's not peaking too much. And for that, you can just use, so like you don't get it to clip, you can use Foodie soft clipper, which is, oh my god, oh, here it is. You want to put it at slot 10, like at like the last slot, because that's like, it's like an effect rack chain. I'll explain that in a different video. You can basically just control the volume from here. And it won't clip, and even if it does clip, it'll just be like unnoticeable at all. It won't be noticeable at all, so. And this is good if your 808 is like way too loud, or if it's too like unnoticeable or too low, you know? Just make sure you're not bringing it up to the point where it's getting distorted. Otherwise, you just want to bring this up, or you might want to bring in Foodie balance. For that, you can just bring up the volume, but that's not really what we mostly use. I just go into here, go into this tab, and bring up the volume from here, but that will like lower the volume of other instruments, so I don't recommend using that. And yeah, that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you learned something from this. If you want more tutorials like this, please comment down below what types of tutorials you want in the future. Anyways, this has been Eyez. I'll see y'all later. Bye.